got...
How many HEX YouTubers are still around right now?
I mean, all of them are around, but they're not streaming.
What happened?
You know, and because you know what? Better streamers showed up. I always said that. Remember, I said we're going to have better streamers.
You said people are going to get phased out and stuff. Yeah,
and phased out, and we were going to have better streamers. And here's what happened. So our numbers went down. Discourse Syndicate's numbers went down.
Yeah.
And we were the OG stream. We were
the
original community stream, and our numbers have gone down. While all these new guys with beautiful freaking studios and charts.
Yeah.
Showing, just giving a little bit of hopium. See, they were the drug dealers. And I'm not saying anything bad, but we got some great streamers. But a lot of them, all they were doing was just, oh, this could happen, that could happen, this could happen, this could be, this is a possibility. Look at the possibility. Let me feed you some hopium. And I didn't want to do that. Yeah. I didn't want to put false hope. I wanted to let everybody know we're in a bear market. And you better get used to it. And you better pull up your big boy and your big girl pants and get to work and go do something and keep talking about it, and don't let this bear market prove itself right.
Right.
Because it's not. Richard said crypto dips 90% every time, 80, 90%. And it was just another one. But people were acting like it was the end.
Now, let me tell you something that I've done to my channel that it's hurt my channel. I've hurt my channel doing this.
Right? We've all hurt our channels.
We've all hurt our channels, but I've hurt my channel, not like, watch this. I'm not saying I created moon math, but blessed be thy bags, for they shall pump. I'm the hopium. I was saying, bro, I've got clips of me saying how high HEX could go.
Dude, I got to give you props. When you and I first met, and we started doing the show together, we'd have our personal conversations.
Oh yeah, in the back. Yeah.
And dude, every week, you were the crypto whore, so you were out there. You were out there.
He's called me the 304.
I knew that I didn't have it in me to go out and do the research that you did. I know that I didn't have it in me to go and risk on other assets, and you did. And I'll tell you what, during that bull run, while I was holding my HEX, and I did extremely well, holding my HEX and my stakes. But you were making some calls, bro, that were blowing my mind. Like, you'd call me one week, and then we'd talk the next week, and that bag was, freaking did a 10, 20, 15X, and I was just like, gosh, this guy is just calling it every day. And you did, man. You called a ton of them. So hats off to you on that, man. I should have listened to your calls, but I did well.
But you can't, I've told people all the time, you can't be on everything. You cannot. There's this whole thing about being too diversified and being too. There is this whole there is the classic now in the crypto. So normally, most people how they get wealthy is being highly concentrated. And people don't look at I'm just got my business and then I got a. If you
the major wealth comes from concentration. If you're spread out and diversified, you're going to lose here, you're going to win here, you're going to lose big here, and you're going to win big here. So you're going to be kind of diluted.
Right.
But if you're in one asset that does well, then you crush it.
So right now I'm highly concentrated in the crypto space. Mm-hmm. My majority of my wealth is
all of ours.
All of ours, but I'm just saying most of my entire wealth is in the crypto space. But normally, even being highly in one space, right? In the equity, I'll relate crypto to equities for a second, right? Let's just say I'm just in the commodity space, right? You still can lose tons of money in the commodity space, right? But because crypto has so much volatility to the upside, that you can be diversified, nothing crazy. Normally, you want to be in. Where people make these crazy returns is they put all in one coin, get lucky, and it goes bananas, right? But you can be in crypto and be in 5 to 10 coins and still make out like a bandit. Because crypto if you're buying the lows right now, on pre-existing coins, you can make 15, 30 banger, 15 to 30 times on your capital. It's nowhere else can you do that in 2 years.
Well, it's the growth rate, bro. Yeah. We've got we've got the highest or the fastest moving product ever in existence, asset in existence, which was the internet.
Yes.
And I think it grew somewhere around 40%. I got to get my numbers straight because it's somewhere around 40%, I think. And that was amazing. That year over year growth at 40%. The internet was the phenomenon of the world.
Right.
And now crypto, and nobody's really talking about this, is growing at 120% a clip every year right now. 120%. It is the growth industry ever of all evers.
Do you want to hear? You want to hear the biggest quote right here? So watch. The growth rate you set for the internet, right? Cell phones grew twice as fast. We're growing twice as fast as cell phones.
It's crazy, right?
The only thing that stops it is that we do have that downturn. That's what slows it down. So during the slowdowns, it stops, and then when we speed up, we make up the ground.
And that's because it's a tradable asset. Yeah. It's not a commodity to see
or a service or commodity. Yeah.
You know, the hopefully eventually as it starts to calm down, it'll be seen as that, and people won't be out there freaking degen trading it. That's the problem with the crypto space is the degen trading.
Yeah, it's a leverage and stuff, but we can't. I mean, with now let me just say one thing before I forget, because shout out to Art, man. I think I said one of Art's thing, like, where's that quote Art said? Okay, people came back after 6 cents. HEX and stuff goes when HEX hits the bottom. Right? Basically, yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, a lot of people coming out of the woodwork at 6 cents.
But Art, now Art is getting more views and followers doesn't necessarily translate to onboards. The reason I shouted you out is because I know what groups you're a part of, man. Like this guy took our first original course. He is an OG. This guy, I love Art and stuff. He's like, shout out to him, man. But I will say this though, man, bro. A lot of people in the OG chat, not in the Art. We have some people that kind of like took our course a long time ago, kind of decided to go do their own thing and stuff like that, made some money, didn't believe us and lost money. And so, you know, it's the class. It happens, right? A lot of those guys are just super salty because I mean they will fade. They'll grow out of it basically. But I mean, trust me, like a lot of the guys. I'm talking about. There's a chat called the OG chat from. And I'm telling you, a lot of those guys are just salty motherfuckers. And it's just is what it is. And I don't know if it's their personality or whatever, but like, watching in the bull market, they're gonna, but right now they got to stick up their fucking ass. And they don't see, there's no hope. So that's why I'm trying to tell Art and some of these guys, chill out on that chat a little bit. Because trust me, it's going to fucking bite you in the ass. I think I said something about Pulse and Nex and stuff, like they're just being so negative and stuff. Like they're like, oh my god, when Pulse isn't out yet, this shit's bullshit and stuff. But the fucking coin's up like 4x in the last fucking month. What the fuck are you talking about? Because because they're so fudded out. They don't have any bags. They never bought any bags. They didn't buy the low. They didn't DCA. They're not even on a 2x. They're just salty as fuck, you know. And that's a lot of people. And it's sad to say. It's sad. Like don't like this is what this happens to, like, it happened no matter what. You can be an OG and like there's a lot of OG, bro. I don't want. There's some OGs in HEX. I don't want to bring up the names and but there are some people that like just drop the bag. I mean, had it and left it. There's people that are in the beginning of HEX that don't have dog shit right now. Because they messed it up, and it's sad, dude. And it's you are better off in crypto being positive, glass half full than half empty. I'm serious.